welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Amplified. And today, as you can see, I'm not wearing any pants. I accidentally gave them to a pig man. So he's just walking around casually with just very fancy pants on right now. But anyway, that doesn't matter. We are by my elevator. Now this is something that a lot of you guys commented about, and a lot of you guys just said, oh, you just need to put a repeater. No. This apparently is a transparent block, which I didn't realise, so therefore the current doesn't go through it, so you have to go round it. So that now works. That is the fix for it. I basically put a repeater there. I don't necessarily know the repeater needs to be there, but it doesn't matter anyway. I just separated the redstone there with the repeater. So that button now actually works. So actually we can go up to one floor, which is only there. But if I press this button right now, we will go up one floor. It will get pushed onto the floor, and we don't need to move. We don't need to do anything. We can just stand there, get pushed up, and hopefully that will work for all the floors. So today, before we start, I need to make a whole more, just a whole bunch of these, because I don't really have that much. I think you can only go up one floor at the moment. I think there's piston up here. Have we got a piston up there? Oh no, I haven't even got one up there yet. Okay, well it looks like I've got a lot of work to do, and that is basically repeating this design all the way up, and this design here all the way up as well. And then we should hopefully have a functional elevator. Once I've done that, I then need to make everything look pretty because, well, I can't have this ugly mess here looking like that. This down here looks pretty amazing. I'm really happy with this design, actually. It is quite a, visible design. Like, this repeater right here has to be here. Which is why I've actually then could just put a random repeater there. That's not connected to anything. It just kind of makes it symmetrical. Which, again, is why I've actually just used these along here, and I've actually just added a piston there, which, again, doesn't do anything. It just kind of matches that one. I know, I'm wasting materials like someone, I don't know. I'm just being silly, but it doesn't matter. It looks pretty cool. And I think I'm just going to spend a whole bunch of time just now just building the elevator, and I will come back to you guys when I've done a bit of work on it. So I have spent way too much time building this thing for it not to actually work very well at all. You can do at level 1. We'll do that right now. Level 1 works perfectly. You can even do a level 2, which also works pretty well. But when you go up to level 3, which is that one there, we have an issue. Now, it looks exactly the same as this one. The piston is 1 in, which is what it should be in each one. You can see how I've kind of basically done the same thing each time. Now, I don't think anything is in the way. I don't believe, anyway. But let's hop down. We'll go to number 3, which is this one here. And when I click this, we go up. Oh, wow. That hasn't happened before. Okay, well, I'm glad lag's working with me here. Okay, let's go up. 1, 2. Wow. Okay, so that didn't. Okay, somehow, maybe because I'm recording, it's now lagging like it wasn't before. This makes me feel worried. Okay, well, I kind of think I need to get a redstoner in on this, perhaps. Because, I mean, this in theory should work. If I have to change it, that is not an issue. I will actually get someone else to do it for me, rather than me struggling myself. But I think I did a pretty good job anyway. I think it will just be server-side lag, which is the one thing I was worried about. But anyway, let's take a quick look at all this redstone. So this is basically what each level looks like. If I can get on a floor, here we are. This is what each redstone looks like. It goes around, the piston pops off here, and then the piston will pop off there, and it basically pushes you off onto the floor that you need. So that is what that does, and basically everyone's the same. Each one has one less slime block, and also one less. The repeater actually moves over. Hello. we have a. Yeah, is my zombie friend still somewhere? I had a guy push me off when I was AFK, luckily onto the slime blocks, but I don't know where he's at. I can hear him. Let's see if we can make our way to the ladder. I have got a very awkward ladder here, by the way, but it works. It lets me go up to the different levels. So this is as close. This is basically the top level here. I don't think he's up here. Is he up here? Hello? He might be up there, actually, saying that. Oh, this is meant to be the top level. Why is there an extra level? Oh, he's up. Hey, friend. Oh, is that where you've been chilling out? Is that where maybe you dropped down from? Probably. Let's put a torch up there if we can. Oh, there we are. And then we'll jump down. So this has a nice way down. You can basically do that. If you obviously want to get off at different levels, I guess you can move into the slime block. But it isn't really gonna work like that. Okay, I thought I saw a piston like extend up there, but maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, that is it basically for the elevator, because I can't actually do any more for that right now. I was gonna do the design stuff, but until I know that 100% works, we cannot do that. So it looks like we're going to go off and do another project. Okay, so I have been running around my hotel and my area thinking up what I need to do now. And actually, you know what? We don't actually need to go very far at all. I only need to build something here. Now, these signs don't need to be here anymore. That's where the tourists were hanging out. The other creepers that they made that they blew up. Thanks again, Tango and Impulse, for that. But yeah, I'm planning on building a custom tree here. Now, I'm not exactly the best at building trees, to be honest, but I'm currently deciding on whether or not I want to use jungle wood, or actually, this is dark oak. Oh, it's similar to spruce from the side. I'm not sure what I want to use. I think I might try jungle first, and then if I like the colour but I don't like the texture, then I'll use oak. And again, if I want it darker, I'm going to use spruce instead of dark oak, because that looks pretty bad. But yeah, I don't know how tall I want to make this either. This floor here, I believe, is that the one that has the thing on it? Have I got an ender pearl? I do. Let's quickly teleport up top. Oh, that actually worked. Okay, no, well, yeah, kind of worked. Did I not build a floor? I swear I built a floor that actually had panes around it, but I guess this is the one that I wanted. That one there will obviously be the same. That won't really have glass panes around it because it's got a wall, as you can see. But this one here will have glass panes around it, and this will be just, you know, an area to walk around and look down, and then the areas up top, these floors here, 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 and here, will all be like closed in, and they'll be the hotel rooms and other things that I'm going to be building in the hotel. Generally, I don't know how many hotel rooms it's acceptable to have or not have in this case. I just don't really want to be building the same hotel room over and over, so we'll have to see, and perhaps we'll build a penthouse or something near the top. But yeah, I think I want it to hopefully at least reach there, maybe midway there. I don't know if I need it. It doesn't necessarily need to be into this bit here, but it doesn't matter if it does. But I'm going to experiment with some trees, and I will build them and show you guys, and we'll see what they look like. Well, we currently have a bit of a skeleton tree here, and I kind of like the shape. Now, this design is actually from a custom tree pack. I guess I will let you guys know in the comments below, or in the description below, if I actually can find the link to it again. But yeah, I think that's quite nice. It's a bit lopsided. It's very much open this end and close that end branch-wise. And when I add the leaves, it should be a lot more covered in. But if we head up a couple of levels, we can possibly head up another level here. Yep, we do actually have a ladder, which is handy. You'll see that actually it's kind of close on one of the parts. There was meant to be another one up here, but I didn't add it just because that is probably going to touch the side. It could possibly touch the side on many of the... Actually, you know what? This might be a bit big. I might have to shrink this down. I think I'm going to have to just go and grab a whole bunch of leaves. Not sure whether or not I should use jungle leaves. You know what? Let's try it. Let's chuck a bunch here. Just to kind of see what they look like and stuff like that. We'll get rid of those two so that we get a bit of depth going on. And then one there. We'll see how that looks from down below, I think. We'll just jump down. And you know what? That looks pretty good. I actually don't mind that too much. We can always change the wood out or the leaves in the future. That'll be a lot easier once we've got the shape we like. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add the leaves to this. And hopefully we'll have a pretty nice custom tree in the middle here. Well, we have done a bit more work in here. And we're starting to kind of get the design down the bottom sorted. Now, if we can get the elevator working, it will be perfect. If we can't, then this is going to have to change, which sucks. Which sucks a lot. But anyway, look at the tree. I've let it grow. I've done a stream and stuff. I let all the vines grow. And then I added some string, which is good. If you're doing a project like this, it's quite small. You know, you're going to use just a few vines here and there. And they're really going to be easy to reach. And you want them kind of like head height kind of thing. Then, yeah, let them all grow. And then start placing string. And you can kind of pick and choose what height you want them to be. Now, this is what it looks like. I really like it, actually. It's a bit lopsided, obviously. Some people have said that I should probably add more of a sturdy bottom, but I really like it. I feel like it looks like it fits in this hotel, you know. I've actually added a bit more leaves up there as well, kind of going up there. I might actually add some more. I might add one coming along the balcony, or the other side, and I think that will look pretty funky and cool. Now up there obviously kind of ruins it at the moment because it just looks like a mess, but if we look down here, you know, it looks pretty good. Now we're missing lots and lots of stuff. I've just filled in the walls here. I've not filled in too much of the ceiling or the floor above just yet because I want to tweak some things. I've actually continued this log here. I might continue it up to there and then poke it out, but I don't know if that's going to line up just yet. I think that actually might line up. Yeah, it will line up actually. That might look alright. We can definitely try that on both sides, although that will be part of the floor upstairs, so I'm not sure if that will actually work or not, but I think it's definitely worth a try. It's nice to kind of add some texture to the ceiling, because a lot of it is going to be sandstone and sand, which is why I did this with the floor here. Kind of it looks a bit like a marble-y effect. I actually really like the effect, and I've added a whole bunch more lighting, as you can see, because we just have torches just everywhere. I'm actually going to change this up. I really like the sea lanterns, but I think that I need to start adding a bit more design into it as well. I didn't want to make it too crazy like in here, but I think I might have to because it just looks a bit ridiculous right now, just with sea lanterns everywhere. I've still left a couple of torches here and there just to stop mob spawning, so I can actually get that right there. Now, I'm not really sure what to build in this corner. I feel like the elevator's there, the desk is there, they're both the same shape, which I did like, but now I'm not so sure about it. It doesn't really matter too much. We can always change the floor design in the future, but this corner here, I really don't know what to put, guys. So if you have any ideas what you'd have at the bottom of a hotel, you obviously had the lift, the elevator there, and you have the reception desk, but I don't know, I was thinking maybe a shop or something. I really want to build some more of the sushi restaurants that some of you guys built around the server a little bit. I'm actually thinking one of them especially, I think, is going to work really well, perhaps in Hermit Hills, maybe a pop-up shop that'll turn up, and yeah, it'll just turn up in Hermit Hills somewhere. I think that might be kind of cool if there's even space for it, but I'm really liking this, and the tree I really love the tree. If we do go up a level, if I can get up a level, actually, you know, why not? Let's use our elevator. It works for 4 floors, I think. I actually tweaked it a little bit. Okay, no, level 1 isn't really helpful. So let's go to level 2. Level 2 should work as well. Oh, or not. Server lag or something. I don't even know. Hello? Okay, it does work. It does work quite a lot. Okay, no, it just seems to be level 3. Well, let's try level 3. We're actually trying all of them out right now, so that's okay. And Azuma's joined the game. So he had a quick look at it, but I don't think he found anything particularly wrong. I think it is just the timing with these repeaters here, which I've been tweaking. So that's why a lot more levels are working, but not up the top. The main issue with it is because, obviously, you've got that button there, which has a different timing than this button. Now, I added a repeater on that side to maybe fix it, but it just makes everything go quicker, so I don't know. I might just ask anyone, someone to come over. But anyway, yeah, I really like this because you can actually parkour over this. I might be adding, is this the floor that I'm going to be adding? Yeah, I'm going to be adding panes to this. So I kind of like that you can kind of see down, but you can't see completely. You know, you can actually parkour over this if you would like. I was thinking that since this is kind of like a nice treetop, like a jungly treetop, we could actually have a wooden bridge diagonally across it, kind of that swoops down in the middle, but the tree is kind of in the wrong place. It would have had to have been a little bit lower. And the leaves would have had to have come up around it a little bit. I don't know, it would have looked a bit odd. But I'm really happy with the tree. I think it looks amazing. I'm actually really happy with it. It's actually just silly. I really like it. I hope you guys like it too. But anyway, that is it for that. So I'm going to play around a few more, a few more minutes at least with the design. Maybe on these walls here, perhaps. I need to add some stairs, or maybe some water and leaves, or just some different colours and mix it up a little bit. And then we'll have to finish for the episode because I'm running out of time. But I am really happy with how this hotel is turning out. Also, I should actually mention, I have actually sorted out the... let's actually get here in the polls. It makes everything just easier. We can actually head up to that level. Yep, there we are, perfect. I've actually, in the stream, finished this. Which, this level here might go in a little bit, and then the rest will be covered completely, because that's where the hotel rooms are going to be. And also opened up the elevator shaft area, but obviously if that doesn't work, it doesn't really matter anyway. So I'm going to leave those design-wise until I know that the elevator's staying 100%. But yeah, let's get on with the wall designs downstairs. So I've just built a super awesome design over there. You can kind of see a sneak peek of it over there, but I thought I would show you guys how to do it, 'cause it looks quite nice actually. Basically, everything is sandstone except for these ones here and those ones up there. They're upside down and they're the right way up. And then I basically just dug out these 3 here twice. So you basically put lighting there. Oh, can I do that? Lighting, leaves, and then stairs. And then I did that again here. Lighting. Nope, needs to go back again. Okay, this is going to be a bit of an issue. I'm going to have to cover it up from the outside, I think. But I think that'll be fine. Oh, I've added an extra one, that's fine. Like that, and then again the same up there. So we'll do that on one side, and I think this is actually quite nice. It's very, very simple indeed, but I think it's going to be pretty effective. So lighting, leaves. Oh, can I please sand go away? Leaves, and then that. And I think that actually looks really, really nice. So when I do that on the other side, it'll look pretty awesome. But this is basically it. Here is one I made earlier. And I think that looks pretty nice. It's not too complicated, too much. I was going to add more colour. I can do in the future. But for now, that looks awesome. But anyway, guys, that is it for this episode. I've actually properly run out of time, which sucks. Which sucks a lot. I hate running out of time on the episode. I try and make it all in the set time that I give myself before I need to edit and upload and everything. But for some reason, today I didn't do... Hello? The hotel's closed, dude. Did you see the sign on the there's no sign outside, but I'll have to add one. Dude, it's closed. It's closed. There's nothing. Unless you're a villager zombie, in which case you can come in, because I do really want some of them. But I think I'll try and catch some of them on a live stream tonight, which means you guys will have already seen it, I guess, if you made it. If not, I do have my Twitch link down in the description if you are interested. I try and do daily live streams. A lot of them are actually on this server, so if you are interested, then be sure to follow me on there. But that is it, guys. And also, I should probably say, Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, because I don't have that many followers on Twitter. And that's where I put all the information, like when my UHC corrupted. That is the first place I said, look guys, my UHC is corrupted and I can't upload it. So yeah, if you want all the information and stuff like that, and also just derpy stuff and screenshots and just all the things, then go and follow my Twitter as well. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, anyway, that is it, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'm a big fan of this tree. Let's go take one last look at it. It is just an almighty tree. I'm going to have to put that string back, though. I don't know where it went. Is it this one? Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Please. I'm trying to end the episode, dude. Really? Go chill with your creeper friend. Ben Creeping's here. Is he your friend? Oh, you can just swim. That is it, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Like the video if you have enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already. But that is it, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I should catch you guys next time. See ya.